Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. I'm Clyde Whiting, and tonight we bring you rounds 1 and 2 of our brand new series, the BSTV 992 Challenge. Rounds 1 and 2 from the Red Bull Ring. It looks like I am on my own at the moment, although Pete Bingham has promised me that he's going to turn up, but he's having a few issues with work at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Brand new series. We've done Media Day, which was absolutely fantastic. We've got at the moment 15 cars on the grid. We have a 30-minute sprint race coming up, followed by a 60-minute feature race. Few things for you at home to note. So, fuel is limited to 60% of a full tank. So, we expect that sprint race, everything will be fine. But in the feature race, everybody's going to have to pit. Qualifying, which will be starting in about 13-14 minutes, will last for 15 minutes. Pole position man gets a bonus 5 points. Fastest lap in each of the races gets 3 bonus points. You also get a bonus point for leading a lap, maximum of 3. As usual in our leagues, for every incident point you maintain or you manage to get, you lose a point, and you will get a drive-through penalty every time you reach 15 points. So, another little announcement to make. We've got a little bit of excitement going on, a little bit of an added championship within a championship. In conjunction with Simability, we've called it the Simability Head-to-Head. So basically the way it goes, very shortly we will be doing a live draw, and our 21 registered drivers will be drawn into 4 groups. Their race points are totalled up for the first 6 rounds, and the top 2 drivers in each group will go through to the quarterfinals. Round 7 and round 8 will be the quarterfinals, and the drivers are then purely head-to-head, one-on-one with another driver. All 4 winners go through to the semi-finals, which will take place over rounds 9 and round 10. And then the 2 winning semi-finalists will go through to the grand finale on race number 12. And there will also be a 3rd and 4th playoff. Now, myself and Sam had an hour session this afternoon, making sure everything works. I'm not convinced, but we'll give it a go, and we will see what happens. So I'm pretty sure all you can see at home is a blank screen, which is not very helpful. I honestly have no idea what happened. It was working fine earlier. So you are just gonna have to trust me with how the draw is going. So away we go. First driver in Group A is Wayne Sanderson. First driver in Group B will be obviously everybody will be trying to avoid the big boys. It's going to be Jamie Wilson. Okay, first driver in Group C. Is Mr. Adam Wright. And I think we can also welcome Mr. Pete Bingham to the booth.
Good. Fine, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. We're just doing the draw for the head-to-head challenge.
Yeah, apologies for being late.
No, not
I'm
a
blaming
problem.
Work for that, as you're probably already aware. But I am here and happy to be here at the Red Bull Ring for this Porsche 922 Grand Prix. It's going to be brilliant.
It certainly will. So, Chris Jackson, first driver in Group D. So, now we go back to Group A, who's going to join Wayne Sanderson. It's going to be Johnny Brandon. Okay, joining Jamie Wilson in Group B. Ooh. Is Stephen Phillips. Okay, on to Group C, second driver, who will be joining it is Wobbly Kneecaps.
He's not in this, is he?
He is, yeah. When he's allowed.
Yeah, when he's allowed. When the ball and chain has been removed.
Okay, Group D, joining Chris Jackson is Marco Lewertz. Okay, back to Group A. So, joining Wayne Sanderson and Johnny Brandon will be Simon Van Dijk. On to Group B, joining Jamie Wilson and somebody else who I can't remember.
No, neither can I now.
It's Steve Lavallee. Okay, on to Group C. Third driver in Group C is Mr. Tyler Newitt.
Does he race anymore?
Yeah, but he's got a job, so...
No, don't be silly.
He has, yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
He lives off the steak, doesn't he?
Group D, third driver is Stefan Goebel. It's such a shame you guys can't see or hear this because there's lots of whooping and hollering going on. Over to Group A again. Still some big names in there. Tony Kloosterman and Nicole Foggy to name but a few. It's our very own Sam Boozin into Group A. Okay, on to Group B, 4th driver. So there's going to be 5 drivers in each group, but 6 in Group A. It's going to be Tony Kloosterman. Group C. I did do a mock draw earlier, and Tony, Nicole, and Johnny Brandon were all in the same group.
Right.
And only 2 of them can go through. It's going to be Miro Hraski into Group C.
I'm guessing Wild Rides on the chat is Stacey Wild, right?
What?
On the YouTube chat.
Sorry, I'm not watching that at the moment because I'm doing the draw.
Oh, well. No multitasking done here, folks.
Right. Group D, 4th driver is Mr. Gary Craig. Okay, 5th driver in Group A. Oh, is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? Is Mr. Ant Woodward.
Who's left now then? Nicole?
So we've got Nicole Foggy, Greg Carr, Rob Venn, and Kieran Roche.
Oh, right, okay. We're watching Kieran on track right now.
This is Group B. And it's going to be Rob Venn.
No.
Okay, and the final driver for Group C. Nobody wants Nicole Foggy, I'm sure. However, Nicole Foggy goes into Group C.
Unlucky Group C.
Okay, final driver for Group D. Ooh, that's right on the bubble. It is Kieran Roche, which means Greg Carr will go into Group A. Excellent. So that's that done and dusted. So I'll get those groups sorted out with the right drivers in and try and update everybody during the break. So Pete, back to the race.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of minutes left on this practice session, and then we're into the 15-minute quali session. Last time out, we saw some absolutely fantastic racing. Red Bull Ring, I've not driven it myself, but you know, how does it? You must have driven it, Pete. How does that help or hinder the racing?
I've driven lots of laps around here. I love turn 1 because it's one of those gamble turns. If you nail it in there, the right speed and the right turn angle, and the right amount of gas on the apex there, as we watched Jamie Wilson do exactly that, you get a good launch up this hill. It's a critical point on the lap. It's a good fun lap to race, actually. When you get up to here at turn 2, I think this is called a Remus, you can tuck it across. You can take quite a lot of that curb, and then you're still going uphill. So again, the criticality of the turns are phenomenal here. We've seen it in Formula 1 as well. And then you've got a lot of... Well, I was at the wrong turn, but never mind. You've got all this downhill section here, which unloads the car. It makes it for a very exciting ride. All the turns are very critical in terms of getting the apexes right and getting your driving position right on the track. Overtaking opportunities, it's a bit of a gamble, to be honest. Turn 1 is definitely one. Turn 2 is definitely one. We're on board here with Johnny, who's going to show us exactly how it's done. Better than Nicole Foggy, I'm sure. And again, you took it in here, grab a load of curb. We've just gone check it on the practice session, so I don't know whether it's going to time out on us. And then you fire it up this long uphill, what would be a straight, but it's got some kinks in it, and it has abandoned me.
Yeah, that was great. We'll do one a bit further into qualifying, shall we?
Yeah, I did expect it, to be honest, but which round are we in here? Is this the first round?
This is the first. Well, it's rounds 1 and 2 today.
1 and 2. Oh my god!
1 and
it's like
2.
Double the pleasure. Okay, so let's see who we can get on track. But no, I do find this track very good. What iRacing have done with it is exceptional. Here's the VTS boys on track right now. That's Stefan following. Is that Marco in front of him?
It is.
Yeah, I thought he drove in the purple. So they look like they've done a good job with their paintwork. That's exceptionally done, boys. We like that. What happened to VTS America? Do you know?
No, I don't actually. I think they sunk.
Oh, right. Because we used to have 2 VTS teams, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Yeah, we had North America and we had Germany, and it was really good actually. Shame those boys aren't coming back again. But yeah, Red Bull Ring, heart of Austria, on the side of a mountain, and you can tell a very exciting track. Not at all like some of the other Formula One tracks that we go to. This one's got a lot of technicality to it. Overtaking opportunities are not readily available necessarily. I love the simability paintwork. What's that? Who designed that one?
I think that will be a Greg Carr special.
That's awesome. That's totally different to what they normally produce. That's brilliant. I do like the ones 2 seasons ago for the V8, but this one's just stunning.
Yeah, I think somebody commented that it was like a real Porsche paint.
It is as well, isn't it? It's really good. Many hats off. I love that neon yellow, greeny colour on the back of it. That's very eye-catching. So we'll look forward to seeing more of that as we go through the race. So if we jump on board with Ant Woodward, we should be joining him approaching... where are we here? That's a downhilly right thing, so that's turn 3. And we come round here, round this long right-hander. It goes on forever. You want to pick your braking point halfway down that little... red and white. Ooh, not like that though. Let's choose someone else, yeah?
Okay,
choose someone else?
Yeah, commentator's curse there.
Yeah, I think we should choose someone else. So this is Jamie Wilson. He's not going to crash on us, is he? So you can take a lot of the inside curb here, which he doesn't do. But straightens his car up well. I mean, the Porsche might not handle like some of the cars that I drive around here, which is mostly the TCR Audi, which is going to be joined by some friends next week, apparently.
Yeah, very excited.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I should be buying it all. And Jamie's let me down as well, so that's not good, is it? Cold tyres into turn 3. Right. Lots and lots of gravel.
Let's curse Foggy.
Yeah, Foggy, he's a good one to curse. Nobody can understand what he says anyway. So, we're over the stripe, and we're firing ourselves towards turn 1. You can't take a lot of curb at turn 1. It really does punish you, and it punts you out over that yellow sausage curb, and you get a slowdown. But that looked good. You fire yourself up this main straight, we'll call this, in inverted commas, and you climb up the mountain. It's quite steep, and then you scrub off all your speed, chuck it into the right-hander, which is where Hamilton and Rosberg had a famous coming together a few years ago. And then you're on this top stretch. You're still going uphill, so the engine's still laboured. So all the turns are massively important. And then you get in a braking zone here on the crest, right on the crest as well. Take a lot of curb, dive down into this sweeping right-hander that we described before, which is where we went slightly awry with whoever we were with previously. Into the left-hander, don't touch that curb because it makes your car do funny things. This one's fine, and then you want to drift, not drift, but coast around this corner.
Or drift.
And get on the gas. Well, I do, yeah. And then get on the gas as soon as you can. Lots of curb either side of the road. And then you're coming up to the penultimate turn. which is this one. Lots of curb on the left. The pit lane is on the right. Masses of curb either side. And then this is the final turn. Loads of curb here. Get yourself a good angle to drive forward through here. And then you finish your lap. It's an exciting lap. It doesn't take too long. A minute and a half at best in a Porsche, I'd say. 1 minute 30.3 for Nicole. And yeah, it's dynamic. In terms of overtaking, you've got turn 1, turn 2, and then you've got into the penultimate turn if you're really quite adventurous. I think this is going to be a great race. We've got what's that? 16 cars.
Yes, it is. Yeah, 16,
that's good
15,
maths.
something like that.
Yeah, who's this guy?
I don't know, but he's very bright in his pink.
He really is, and yeah, I don't think he'll do well. Do you?
I think he may. Oh, there we go. I was just going to say he may be subject to a few slow-mos.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be abused. Make sure you're pounding away on that replay button. So, oh, and again. And round we go. Oh, yeah, style points. Plenty. So, XVR have turned up. Have we still got XVR going, have we?
Yes.
Okay. So Nicole and Johnny and Steve, is Wayne in that?
Wayne and Kieran, they're
and
the
Kieran,
top
right?
5 at the moment.
Yeah, we need NQR or somebody to come to the party right now, or VTS. Let's have a bit of VTS. Hopefully we get some more drivers before the end of this qualifying session. But we are in qualifying. How many minutes have we done now? We've done
Just coming up on 7.
9, 7 even. I'll try that again. I think this is going to be a great race once we get going. Hopefully future weeks will have more drivers, and this will form part of the publicity stunt to get everybody in.
Yeah. I just noticed Miro Hresky's name.
Is full of nonsense characters.
It is, isn't it? Yes. I don't actually know if I can alter it, but I'm going to have a go.
I think it's very existential, darling. I think it's wild, so we'll keep it. So we're watching Sam Bouzan making his way around. Was that turn? That was turn 2, right? Yeah. No, that was turn 1. So firing his way into turn 2 here. You take a lot of curb on that left-hand side and then fire it towards the corner. I don't know much about these Porsches. I have driven it, but only in like a practice session. Have you driven it at all?
I haven't, no. I did ask a few of the drivers what it was like after media day. And apparently, well, as Sam has proved, it's very tail happy. Now, we know there's a lot of drivers out there that like that sort of thing, so that could give us some good racing. Chris Jackson is one that loves a loose car, as does Johnny Brandon. So, yeah, it could be really interesting. And, again, a bit like the V8, it could be one of those cars that, could just bite you on the arse without, giving you any warning.
Well, the name is in here, and whether it's coincidence or just the fact that they love racing under BSTV broadcasting, a lot of these are V8 racers. Nicole, Johnny, Steve, Stefan, Wayne. Kieran is a new name to me. I've probably seen him before, and you'll correct me because I've probably broadcast for him before.
You have.
I thought I might. Then Tony, Greg, Sam, he's driven V8s before. Marco, Miro, and Rob. In fact, the whole field really has driven V8s before. So it obviously attracts similar people with a similar attraction to a car that is utterly uncontrollable. And will murder you at any point in the race.
Yes.
I'm guessing Gary Craig on the chat has forgotten that it's 922 race day. There we go.
Yeah. Clever lad is Gary.
Well, actually he is. So this one's a bit of a surprise because he's usually well planned. Shame that he's not racing.
I still think you should join in.
Oh, well,
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, he'll come last, which he doesn't like to do. And he's probably not done any practice. He says he's in week 13 mode. I think that's a bit early, isn't it? Isn't that next week? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's he should come and race, even if it's just for fun. But we'll see. We'll see if he turns up. I don't think he will. So with this league, I need to talk. Ooh, who's that? That was a bit of an upside down car. That was.
Who was that?
I don't know. Yellow wheels and a council paint.
Well, in that case, it's got to be.
Who's that? That's not. I don't think it's Johnny.
No.
Johnny would be in a gold-plated car, surely. It could have been though.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got anybody crashed, so yeah.
Right, okay. So we have round 1 and 2 at the Red Bull Ring. Then we've got 3 and 4 at Hockenheim. 5 and 6 will be at Interlagos. 7 and 8 will be at Chicago Street Circuit, which is hellish. Gary says on a chat in Discord which car has the rubber bumpers. 9 and 10 will be at Silverstone. 11 and 12 is Road Atlanta. 13 and 14 at Hungaroring. 15 and 16 at Daytona. 17 and 18 at Long Beach, which I love. 19 and 20 at Bathurst, which has a 50-lap limit on it, right, Clyde?
Does it?
It does for me.
Okay. Did you say 50 or a fifth?
Nice. It was lap 50 where I pinned it and ruined our, I think it was a 12-hour race.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Yeah.
But, Bathurst, we've put Bathurst in as a season finale. I think it's a great track any time of the season, but for a last 2 rounds of a season, I think it's even better.
I do as well. It's a very iconic track. It's a very exciting track, and if we end up with a points situation at the end of it, as in more than one person vying for the lead, it really will be a game changer. That track is it can ruin your season, or it can absolutely bolster it. It's such a good track.
Yeah, certainly is. There is some good tracks on that calendar. We have got 21 drivers signed up at the moment. I'm sure the series will get more popular as the season goes along. And I do love. I'm really looking forward to GT4 TCR next season because, in theory, we've got 6 different makes of car. And I think as a visual spectacle that looks fantastic. However, for purity of racing, you can't be a single mark race. Everybody's in the same equipment. Let's see how quick you are.
Yeah, I've seen that in V8s, and for those of you that don't realise out there, that's a bit of straight on there from Adam. For those of you that don't realise, the two V8s are essentially an identical vehicle. Everything to do with them in terms of setup and handling. Ooh, round we go, Sam.
It's like every time we click on him.
It's like watching me. That's going to proper wind him up. Anyway, no, the V8s are very similar, aren't they, Clyde? Because the two cars are identical in all ways, apart from the way they look.
So
that's what.
It'd be interesting to know what they've done with the 2 new TCRs, because we've got a Honda and is it
Hyundai.
Who am I?
Yeah. Who am I?
You know, be very interesting to know if they've been built from the ground up, or whether they are all the same as the Audi underneath with a different shell on the top.
Well, actually, I mean, physically they look entirely different to the Audi, so I don't know how you can apply the same physics.
Yeah.
They're shorter, they're fatter, etc. So I'm not sure it would work for them to transfer the same dynamics across.
Right.
However, that is the end of our practice.
That is the end of our qualifying session. So, somewhere around here, there we go. I am so pro.
Right, your pole man for tonight, folks, is that man, Nicole Foggy. He is followed up on his left-hand side by Johnny Brandon. Steve Lavallee goes off third. Kieran Roach goes off fourth. Hopefully I'm saying your surname right, Kieran. Fifth is Stefan Goebel. Everything's disappeared off my screen, sadly.
It's coming back.
It's come back again.
I pressed the wrong button.
Nothing like professionalism in BSTV. Wayne Sanderson goes off sixth. Tony Klusterman for NQR goes off seventh. Jimmy Wilson for Team Chimera off 8th. 9th is Greg Carr for NQR again. Sam Boozen off 10th for BSTV Esports Pink. He's the car you're going to see spinning around a lot. Marco Lewert is off 11th for VTS Esports. And Miro Hrasky off 12th. 13th will be Ant Woodward. 14th will be Rob Venn for BSTV Esports Orange. And Adam Wright, also for BSTV Esports Orange, will go off 15th. That is your grid. That's who we're waiting for to launch up this hill into Turn 1. And this, folks, is the start of the BSTV 922 Challenge.
Okay.
Probably the better view of what's going to
I
happen at Turn 1.
Clicked on everything.
Yeah. We're focused on Greg Carr right now, and we are go. That's a lot of XVR cars in the council paintwork heading into Turn 1. That's wide there from that BTS car.
Oh, that was very close from Nicole and Johnny there.
It was. We know from history that they will race each other, so that's good. We're back here focused on Jamie. Don't worry, Jamie. Sam's going to spin either way. Oh, look at that. The drive around the outside of that turn's immense, Clyde.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. He got a massive jump on him there. Two Simability cars in formation. Heading into Turn 3. Tony on the outside, I think. Hard to tell right now which one's which.
They are identical, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tony Klusterman on your right, folks. On the outside of this turn. Oh, he's gone. And he's in the gravel. That's very un-Klusterman.
That's going to drop him to the back.
Back and some, yeah. He's going to have some distance now. He's already 7.5 seconds back, and that's only going to increase. He's not got the toe. So here we are, tipping it into the left-hander. I think this is Hertz. I can't really remember what the corner names are. Rauch, I think this is actually, and Verth is the next one. No, that was Verth, and he's lost it, and he's sent it into the gravel there. Good bit of slow-mo there. So good for the sponsors. Good for the sponsors.
That was called Tony doing a Sam.
Yes, it was. Yeah, absolutely that. At the front here is the XVR train, led by Nicole. That's Johnny in second place that we're focused on right now. In third is Steve Lavallee. Fourth is Kieran Roach. And Wayne Sanderson is a little way back. And then you can obviously see Stefan Goebel in the VTS car behind him.
Yeah, these boys are running away with it at the moment, isn't we? Oh, hang on. Something's happened to Ant Woodward. What's
Ant
happened
Woodward,
here?
what have you done? There he is. Heading towards turn 3. He's going to lock up and spin. It's brake bias, surely. No. Oh, yes, sort of. He's got on the gas too soon.
Oh, and everybody avoided him.
Yep. He's spun it round so he can get back facing the right direction, and then he's dropped it into neutral, finding first gear, and then he'll be away again. So, yeah, bit eager on the gas there. Easily done, by the way.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of GT4s doing that, so you can only imagine what it's like in a 992, sorry.
Yeah, don't start all that again.
Yeah, I know. There'll be all sorts of phone numbers. So everybody's got Nicole's toe right now, or at least for XVR they have. Heading up the hill here into turn 2. Is Johnny Brandon's car number really 69?
It is.
Oh dear. He wasn't always 69, was he?
No, most of the time he's been 1.
1? Yeah, this is very true, actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. My standout moment for Nicole Foggy is going round the outside of multiple people at Phillip Island, turn 1, if you remember. Absolutely yes. Impressive. That was stunning. Nobody had an answer for him that day. Not a single driver.
Right, let's have a look what's going on further back in the pack, because this is...
Well, this is a crowded house, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got Miro Hrey Scarhalf.
I'm going to go with Miro. Don't know about you.
Miro H will do, I think.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with that.
Let's have a look what it looks like from inside Miro's car, shall we?
Yeah, so he's got the toe heading into turn 1 here. In front of him, that's Adam Wright and Marco, is that? Yeah, it's Marco in front of Adam. Behind Miro is Rob Venn. No strangers to rear-wheel drive cars, absolutely not. Heading up the hill here into turn 2. That's a bit of side-by-side door banging.
That was a touch.
That's what we tune in for. A little bit of nudge and rub. Oh, who's that in the background? That's Rob Venn.
Oh, that's Rob Venn.
Rob's lost it.
What
He's
did
gone.
Rob do? Let's have a look.
On the gas too soon by the look of the behaviour of his car. So he's flying down the outside here. Turned it in on the gas and gone round.
Oh, yeah, he hit that yellow lump, didn't he?
He did. And I think he was on the gas at the same time, which
Yeah.
is always bad. And Walker wants us to play You Spin Me Right Round. Who was that? Who was that? It was, oh dear. Should remember who that was. Oh, it'll come back to me later, don't worry about it.
Google it, Google it.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I could Google it. I should know that, though. Oh. Oh, even before I've Googled it, it's entered my head. There we go.
Who was it?
Dead or Alive.
That's it, yes.
Yeah. With, was it Pete Burns?
It was, yes.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm good at this. I didn't work for HMV for 6 years for no reason. Anyway,
let's have a look at Sam, see if we can make him spin.
Oh, we don't even need to put the camera on him for that. So he's trying to chase down Greg Carr. This is for 8th place, or it will be if he can get closer than that. And into turn 3 here. It's a heavy braking zone, always a risk. You tuck it in, and then you've got to be kind of careful on the gas sleeve in that turn. You can easily wash it out into the gravel, which we saw a few people doing before. But if you get it right, you get a real launch around that right-hander, and then into this turn here, which was... next one's Worth, but I can't remember what the previous one is. Roach? I can't remember. Roach. I had to Google it.
I think you're just making it up as you go along.
Well, I might be, but you won't know. Anyway.
So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under the XVR banner. At the moment, Stefan Goebel is the one trying to get into the mix.
Yeah, has not not abandoned Johnny, or rather, Johnny's keeping pace with Nicole, one of the two. But they are dropping Steve and Kieran.
Yeah, there they are.
Ever so slowly, these are pairing off. We won't have a pit stop in this race, so it's going to be a challenge to see if the two behind can reel in these two, or whether these two are actually going to fight to the end or not. And then further back still, we have Wayne and Stefan, who have paired up as well, I think. Oh no, Stefan.
Bit of a gap in there.
Yeah, he was closer than that before, which has surprised me. Stefan's good in I've seen Stefan good in the Porsches before, that's all. There's Sam, Dead or Alive Boozan.
Yeah, Sam's not on the screen through any sort of backhanded payment. This is the closest battle on track at the moment. Oh, actually,
Really?
no.
Okay.
Here's Tony Kloosterman fighting his way back through the field. That's Marco.
This is a recovery drive. He's we're third off last here with Tony. Behind him is Ant Woodward and then Rob Venn. Tony's
right on him now.
Yeah, he's proper humping him, isn't he? He
was in his car there.
He really
He's going to get this done.
Yeah. Very professional overtake into turn one. Like I said, that's one of the overtaking. Oh, here we go. What's this? Steve LaValle.
Steve LaValle
he's
and
defended
Kieran Roche.
Position. Yeah, so that's as it was now. Kieran had a go at it, but didn't make it work.
Yeah, I think it was the second race at Media Day where Nicole and Johnny started fighting and had to come together. Nicole then slowed to let Johnny pass, and in the meantime, Kieran Roche went, "Thank you very much, I'll have that win."
And Johnny didn't fire Nicole for that, no?
No.
All right.
Must have had a weak moment, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he's on some sort of warning or something.
Okay, so that's Steve LaValle in front of us.
Yeah, let's follow him for a while.
First 10 minutes are done and dusted already.
20 minutes to go, and we're on the start-finish straight. He should get a decent tow here because he's got... Steve LaValle's got 3.5 seconds to Johnny Brandon. That's wide, though. There was an apex there somewhere, Kieran. I'm sure he'll find it one day. And then we're up the hill here. So you can see that Steve probably doesn't have any tow now. We're looking back from his car towards Kieran. And he should get a decent tow going over the crest of the hill here. Or mountain, or whatever you want to call it. It's not a mountain in the sense of Mount Panorama, or Bathurst, rather. But it's still pretty steep.
Yeah, Wayne Sanderson in the background there. Let's go back to Sam. He's looking feisty again on the back of Greg Carr. And that's letting Adam
Greg
Wright catch the pair of them.
Yeah, he is actually. And they're going to have to be pretty damn quick because Tony is actually hauling his way through the field. These guys are... Ooh, that's wild.
Yeah, I'd love to say Sam's got all his spins out of the way, but I know he's got at least another one in him.
Oh, without a doubt. There's always one more.
And he's going to come under pressure from stablemate Adam Wright very soon.
Yeah, Adam's handy in any car you ever put him in, which is risky if you're racing against him, I guess. Sam's very, very close to Greg at the moment, and with a better drive off this corner may put him in an overtaking position. Into turn 3 here, lots of curve on the left to get the biggest sweep. Oh, what's Sam doing exactly?
Hey, we got there. We got there.
We did.
Let's have a look. What did he do? Did he just lock up?
I don't know. It's like he braked way too late. So he's on the left here. He's exactly where he should be, and then just...
Yeah.
Oh, he got a lock up. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Right front lock up. No adhesion. Straight on.
So that means that Tony Klosterman has caught Miro in a hurry.
He really has as well. He may even effect a pass on to turn 1. He's having a look if nothing better. And yeah, he's done it. Well, maybe. I mean, he's not got the best drive, has he? But he's done it.
It's tasty up the front as well.
Oh, it is. This is that Johnny on? No, that's
Johnny
Nicole
69.
on the inside.
Yeah. Has he done the
He might have a
switcheroo? No.
No, he hasn't. It didn't work. I thought it might for a second, but it didn't work out for him.
Okay, let's see what Johnny's doing inside the car then.
Yeah, so on board with Johnny Brandon. Nicole in front of us. For those of you that can't read backwards writing, that is. Good drive off that corner from Johnny, but I think it was equally as good from Nicole.
Do you mean Nod Knob?
How long were you thinking about that? Too long, yeah?
Yeah, way too long.
That's class. So Knob Knob makes his way up the mountain behind Nicole. Oh, that's a good line. He's going to cut back to try and get some extra drive. He might do this. Nicole's nailed to that right-hand side of the track. Do you see that? He couldn't even get a Rizzler paper between him and the grass. Johnny's put him offline here. Oh, sorry, Knob Knob has put him offline here. You don't get any closer than that, Clyde. You really don't. That must have been absolutely together.
And this is exactly what we saw at Media Day.
Right. And that one ended in tears, so let's hope that they can manage to do it without that. Jamie tracking down Stefan Goebel.
Yeah, I think Stefan may have had an off track somewhere.
Ah, right, okay.
Which has allowed Jamie to close in. Nice to see Jamie back. I know he's not been very well.
So they make their way down to turn 3 here. No, that was turn 1, wasn't it? So this must be turn 2.
Yeah, just going to see if we can see what happened to Stefan. Because you can see Jamie's quite a way back there.
Yeah, and Stefan's a lot nearer to Wayne.
Yeah,
a bit wide. Oh, a bit
ran out of track, didn't he?
Yeah, he graded the kitty litter for a while, and then Jamie was on him.
Okay, this one's on again, third and fourth.
So this is Kieran closing in on Steve Lavallee. I wonder how much the tow affects these cars. You'd think it'd be pretty immense, wouldn't you, with a rear spoiler as big as that?
Yeah, I'm just not sure that straight is long enough.
Right. Okay, so by the time they get the benefit, it's run out, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's had a look, but he's not going to do anything with it. That was Ben Cullen. He'd have been right in there.
Oh, he would have just punted him. Yeah, I think on the bigger tracks,
here we go. Here we go.
See that.
Round the outside doesn't work at turn 2.
Steve Lavallee was on the power well there, weren't he?
He was. That was very good. Staying to the right, just like Foggy was before. That's funny. These XPR boys are having a real fight. Ooh. That's class. Oh, he might have him here. He might have him here. Has he?
I think he might.
Yeah, this left-hander goes double left, so as long as he can keep it here, he's got it for the next one. Oh no, look at that! Steve Lavallee, who are you? He's saved it.
Great side-by-side racing.
Oh, that was excellent from both of them. Perfect racing, boys.
So 10 minutes to go in the first round of the championship, which is the sprint race. Don't forget, we've got an hour-long feature race coming up straight after this.
And this is Kieran doing Steve Lavallee for sure. Oh no, look at the drive Steve's got.
He's doing it every time, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. This is exciting though. This is what we turn up for. The gap in front of them is getting bigger and bigger. It's like 8.5 seconds now. And Jamie Wilson still on Stefan Goebel.
Oh, Greg Carr has just dropped down the field a bit.
I've got him down as crashed at some point.
Let's have a look.
He's on his own. Who's that behind him?
Adam, right?
Adam. Oh, right, okay. Bit eager on the gas.
Yeah, we've seen a number of people do that, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. No harm done, as in he's not damaged anything, but he has demoted himself right down the field behind Sam.
Yeah, strange.
So Kieran back where he was, behind Steve Lavallee. I'm sure he wants to sort that situation out good and quick, seeing as he won a race at Media Day.
So there's two really close battles at the moment.
Yeah, I think Jamie will try something before the end. Ooh, he doesn't need to. Doesn't he? Oh, he does. He does. How on earth did Stefan manage to not bin that? Now, we've seen someone go around the outside here before. I don't think he's going to get the chance, to be honest. Jamie has got that done.
Back to this one.
Oh, it's everywhere now. That could be a good line in there from Kieran, because he'll have lots of drive going around this right-hander. And as long as he positions his car well into the next turn, he should have a bit of drive going through the last few turns here and set himself up for the start-finish straight.
Yeah, but we've already seen, haven't we, how Steve Lavalley can get the power down when he's offline.
Yeah, he's done very well with that. He's got a very balanced setup, I think, for his driving style. So this is it for Kieran, really. We've got maybe 2 laps left, do you think?
I've got 7 minutes left. I don't know about you.
Oh, right.
Unless you're doing some sort of weird Back to the Future shit.
It has been known before, but not right now. So, Steve clearly is under threat. He's staying as far to the right as he can do. I think Kieran's on for a... Oh, no, maybe not. That's a weird line now.
Yeah.
It looked good for a minute.
He wants to turn in, but his teammate's already
Yeah.
there, so
Yeah.
you just run out of corner then.
And that's where VR will benefit you, isn't it? Because you can just turn your head.
Yeah.
Whereas set monitors, you can't do that. Wayne Sanderson is in a little bit of his own world at the moment.
Yeah, this is still the closest battle on track. They seem to have sorted themselves out at the front. But again, we see Johnny Brandon do this last time out. It was like he was just holding back, cooling things off, and then went again.
Yeah. He's done that before in V8s as well. So not to be trusted is that Johnny Brandon. He can pounce at any point. Five minutes remaining in this one. That's a good position to be in for Kieran. Steve staying right even again. But I think Kieran's got a better cutback here. Doesn't seem to benefit him, does it?
No. Yeah. Steve, I don't know. I don't know if it's the car, the track, but Steve just seems to be able to get the power down. Although...
This is good racing, though, this. This is what you turn
Kieran's
up for.
done well this time.
Oh, he's doing better. He needs to stick it down the inside here, and he's not able to because he can't get the pedal down fast enough.
This is the double left.
Yeah. And the right plays towards Steve, which follows this. So he's having to fall back in line now.
Yeah, it's like mid-corner and exit, isn't it? Where Steve seems to be better.
Yeah, very much so. Ooh. Don't know why. I thought they were going to come together then. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Camera angle and all that. Right, away we go again. 2 laps left, possibly. Right in the toe here. This has to be a really good attempt now from Kieran. That's a good line to be on. He needs to get his turn in correct. Oh, no, that's not enough, is it?
Nope. I think Steve's got the measure of him there.
Yeah, he needs more confidence when he turns into that corner. Just get on the gas and ignore the competition and, you know, just force the issue. Because he's not going to manage it around here. That's close.
Yeah.
The next turn might be his friend, though, I suppose, this time. Because Steve can't manage... Can he? I'll tell you what, he can. Oh, is he going to block him off? Yeah, there you go, Kieran. Good
That's
lad.
what he needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's still 2 laps left. This isn't over.
Yeah, Steve should snap back pretty quick. At the front, Johnny is reeling in Nicole every second by second, or 10th by 10th rather. ready to pounce on the last lap, I think.
They're about to start the penultimate lap. Actually, sorry, they've already started it.
Right. Kieran pulling away now. He's past Steve. Steve vanished. Oh, and reappeared.
And he's gone again. And he's back. Oh, he's having big troubles with his connection.
He is. He's doing a partial Bingham there. Stefan's in close company with somebody as well. Who's that?
I think that'll be Jamie Wilson, will it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look. He's closing back in again. Odd line from Stefan into whatever corner that's called again. Roach, is it?
Okay, let's go back with the front two for the final lap.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good choice. Johnny seems too far back here to threaten Nicol.
Just keeping an eye on the other battles while these two finish off the final lap, just in case.
Tony Klusterman is dropping down the field quite quickly. I think there's something else going on there.
Tony had an off track, which
maybe we'll see that later.
Just be able to see. I think Steve LaValle's had a crash as well.
Oh, it's all happening on the last lap.
I don't think it's cost him too much.
There's Tony into turn one, eager on the gas maybe. And there he goes. Yep, exactly that.
We've seen that a few times.
Clearly didn't like that blue cone, and here we are.
So Nicol Foggy comes round to take the victory with Johnny Brandon in second.
Yeah, Kieran Roach, not too far back down the road, to be fair, will take third place. He's pulled a big gap, though, on Steve LaValle.
Yeah, Steve's had a crash. We'll have a look at that.
Didn't realise that. And then Wayne Sanderson not too far behind. Jamie Wilson, very close to him. And obviously Stefan Goebel, who's been racing with Jamie most of the race. Adam Wright crosses the line in 8th. Miro in 9th. Sam in 10th. Didn't spin it in the end. Greg Carr in 11th. Tony in 12th. Marco Lowert 13th. 14th is Ant Woodward, and Rob Venn somewhere behind them.
Okay, let's just have a quick look then at what happened to Steve LaValle. Or not.
We'll just see the Red Bull, yeah? your choice, though, Clyde, really.
Okay, so let's get up the results, he says.
Yeah, wait for the session to go official.
No, it's not that one. So it must be that one.
Let's have a look. Yes, it is. So, Nicol Foggy was your race winner for round one of the BSTV 992. Jeez, I'll keep doing that, yeah? Challenge at Red Bull Ring. Johnny Brandon will finish second on the podium, and Kieran Roach third on the podium. Steve LaValle in fourth, Wayne Sanderson in fifth, Jamie Wilson in sixth, Stefan Goebel in seventh, Adam Wright finished eighth, Miro Vraski was ninth, Sam Boozan finished 10th, with Greg Carr 11th, Tony Klusterman 12th, Marco Lower in 13th, and Woodward finished 14th, and Rob Venn rounded out the field in 15th.
Okay, so that was a hell of a race. Now, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm totally wrong, which has been known, that the top 10 get reversed.
Oh, hello, right. Well, that puts Tony on pole then.
Actually,
is that right?
No, yeah, I think so.
I think he finished 10th, didn't he?
No, didn't Sam?
Oh, maybe it was Sam then.
Ooh.
I can't remember now.
Ooh, I'll tell you
it's
what.
only
then.
been about 30 seconds ago.
I'll tell you what. Let's get this back up then. It's Sam.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh dear.
That's going to be horrible.
Yeah. He's just going to spin on the spot, isn't he? Right.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He did as well.
Dear.
Yeah, he was. He was 10th. No pressure. So we've got a few minutes of warm up for the racers.
Yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to visit the little boys' room. So I shall be back very, very shortly.
Yeah. I'll talk about nonsense to the BSTV fans. So let's talk about what we've got coming up. We don't have a race this week because this is week 13, I think. Yeah. We do have 2 new additions to TCR. We've got the Honda and we've got the Hyundai. So that'll make next season's TCR GT4 challenge for BSTV all the more exciting. It'll be a lot more diverse and dynamic. On December 12th, which is next weekend, Sunday, we've got the trucks at Watkins Glen for round 4. I'm hoping to be available to broadcast that one. Where are we now? And then the following Wednesday, the 15th, is the start of the next season of GT4 TCR. That'll be season 7. Yeah, that's right. Don't sound too shocked. It's a very successful league that we've got going on. The more people we can get, the better. And the TCRs will be even more diverse with a Honda and a Hyundai. Those are hour-long races. Sign yourself up if you're not already signed up. And you'll probably see me crashing because I'm hoping to be back for those. And then on Saturday the 18th is the next round of this particular championship. 992. I keep doing that, you know. Challenge at Hockenheim for rounds 3 and 4. Same setup as this one. Hopefully the same as what we've got here. And we hope to get Barbecue Bill Switzer back for that one to broadcast. If not, I'm pretty sure I can rustle up somebody else to broadcast with me. And we'll see how we go. Then on the 22nd, we have GT4 TCR again before the Christmas little break. We've not got a Christmas race of champions this year. That's more my fault than anybody else's. That's because me and Sam were planning on executing on one, and my work, as in my professional job, got in the way and dominated my life for a while. Hopefully Clyde has managed to find himself some cake and not peed himself or pooped himself too badly, and is back in the booth, but we can't guarantee any of that, so we'll carry on watching Steve Lavallee doing his practice laps. Nero Husky's had some internet issues. His internet's not been strong enough. And here we go, he's practicing a pit stop now. It's not a challenging pit lane, this one. Your ability to scrub off the speed is quite predictable. I've never messed it up, even though I messed up lots of different pit lanes. Historically, at Donington, I sailed straight through without even realising I'd passed my pit my pit box and had to do another lap. So lots of people practicing their pit stops as well, by the look of things. Leaving pit lane. Steve LaValle pops up for a new set of tyres. So clearly we are expecting a full set in this hour-long race.
Right, I am back.
Awesome.
And let's just have a look. Let's have a talk about our Simability head-to-head. So, Group A is Wayne Sanderson, Johnny Brandon, Simon Van Dyck, Sam Boozin, and Woodward, and Greg Carr. Group B is Jamie Wilson, Stephen Phillips, Steve LaValle, Tony Kloosterman, and Rob Venn. Group C is Adam Wright, Wobbly Kneecaps, Tyler Newitt, Miro Hrasky, and Nicole Foggy. And Group D is Chris Jackson, Marco Lewert, Stefan Goebel, Gary Craig, and Kieran Roche.
Some tasty little mini leagues in there.
Yes.
When I come back from doing something indescribable, you can tell me what the head-to-head's all about.
Okie dokie. You've got 2 minutes. Okay, so at the moment, folks, obviously with an hour race coming up and a half an hour race just gone, we give the drivers a 10-minute warm-up session. Some of them choose the time to go and empty their bowels, and some of them, as you can see, get out on track, practice pit stops, all sorts of things. So obviously with the reverse top 10, we're going to see the 5 XVR stablemates trying to work their way up from 6th to 10th respectively. So that could be interesting. We see a number of cars spin. And, you know, it's quite easy to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, especially on those colder tyres, and the power that is in this Porsche car. I can hear Pete coming back, which is not always a good thing.
Right, so what's this head-to-head thing then?
So basically, drivers obviously split into 4 groups. The first 6 race days, drivers score, obviously whatever they score in the race. They're put into a little league table. So after race day 6, the top 2 in each group go through to the quarterfinals. So in the quarterfinals, the winners of each group will face a runner-up from another group. And then the 4 winners go through to the semi-finals, and then the 2 semi-final winners go through to the grand final. And that is basically how we roll.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're gridding up for the second race of tonight. Round 2, which is an hour race. We have Sam Boozin on pole. Miro Hrazky is second. Adam Wright is third. Stefan Goebel for VTS Esports will go off fourth. Jamie Wilson off fifth for Team Chimera. Wayne Sanderson off sixth. Steve Lavalia off seventh.
Lights are coming on.
And I won't have time to get through the field.
And we're away. Ooh, Jamie Wilson with a big wheel spin. And then the Black Sea is after him.
Yeah. There's all sorts going on here. Nearly three wide into turn one.
Yeah, unfortunately for Sam, there are no points for leading a corner.
That's class. Steve LaValle is still strobing in and out here and there. That's very even Stevens there from Steve and Johnny Brandon. Johnny getting... oh, hang on.
Well, Johnny's got himself up to fourth already. Nicole Foggy still in 10th.
He is. Is that Jamie overtaking Johnny, or am I making that up? No, I'm not. No, I'm making that up.
Yeah, that's Jamie, and that's Miro behind him.
Miro, yeah. Apologies. Yeah,
Let's
Johnny's fired his car. Oh, hang on, yeah.
That's Greg Carr on his inside.
It is, and he's... he's made it work, hasn't he? Has he?
Well,
I can't really work it out at the minute.
It's a right-hander coming up, so he should be okay.
But you can hang it out around the outside of here still, but he's not managed
he's got that done.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Here we go. Oh, door's shut on him.
Oh, Foggy's going to lose another one.
Yeah.
And maybe another one.
That Wayne Sanderson on his right-hand side, yeah. There we go.
Whoa, Wayne! Whoa, and there's a crash there as well.
Yeah.
Adam Wright and Steve LaValle, I think. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know what happened here.
Three wide.
Oh, it was just a little tag. It was
both ways.
Oh, dear. So that shuffles the field up good and proper.
Johnny Brandon's up to second.
I know, yeah.
Behind Sam.
I was going to say he's behind Sam. Look at this, though. They're like 7-year-olds playing football. Look at this. Oh, that's wide.
Who was that? That was...
I think that's Marco.
Marco using Foggy to stop him.
Yeah. There we go.
So let's get... So Foggy's in 9th. Let's go up to this battle.
Oh, yeah. This is much more competitive here. That's Stefan in the middle of the sandwich. Greg Carr in front of him. Wayne Sanderson behind him with the yellow wheels. Wayne's popped out already. He's going to try and do him under braking here into turn 1. He's going to do this easy. Look at that. 3 car lengths already.
Yeah, I think Stefan gave that up, didn't he?
I think he had to have done.
Okay. Let's have a look at this, because Sam Boozin is leading at the moment, but not for much longer.
No, he's going to want to take a screenshot, surely. So Johnny's really closing him down quite quickly. You can see the difference in lines.
Yeah, there he
goes.
goes.
At that. Look at that. Johnny right on the apex.
Okay, that's game over on that one.
Yeah, Sam.
Let's go back to this one.
Sam sent the apex a postcard just so he knew it was there. Stefan Goebel with Wayne Sanderson in front of him, but more worryingly is the car behind him, which is Nicole Foggy.
Yeah, Foggy up to 8th.
Yeah, I don't know how Johnny Brandon's managed to shuffle himself to the front so quickly. We need to have a look at that charge to the front, because that was quite quick, wasn't it?
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see
if we can get it from the start.
Roll back the time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get on to Johnny and let's have a look. So
it's gone a bit crazy.
Johnny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Johnny's on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's the second dark car back, isn't he? So he's done Jamie.
Yeah, he's gone all the way around the outside, and he's up to 4th.
Yeah, does that VTS
5th.
car as well.
Yeah.
And then does a little drag race thing with Steve Valley disappearing in front of him, and then reappearing. And then this is where it gets a bit critical. So what happened here? Because he must have taken positions at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who the other one was, but yeah.
Round the outside there. And then he must have got a real drive along that back straight.
So I've got Ant Woodward in the pits for some reason.
Oh.
Don't
That's
know
different.
why.
Yeah, no idea. Johnny Brandon's trying to forge himself a 1 second gap over Sam. Look at this lot, though. Hey, this is what we tuned in for, folks. Who's that at the back of the queue? Is that Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it might be.
Stefan's not playing.
No, he's getting well out of the way. Not having anything to do with that. Look at him on the brakes. He's ferocious, isn't he? I mean, Stefan was similar, but the control was with Nicole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Wayne Sanderson is potentially Nicole's next victim. I don't know why I said potentially. He's going to do him. So that's the penultimate corner. And this is the final corner. Oh no, I'm on the wrong turn completely, folks. Sorry.
Again.
Again, yes. This is Roach, and then Verts is next turn. Look how it's closed in there. That's ferocious. That. So this is penultimate turn. This is where I thought we were before. Then he's going to set him up surely into turn 1 after the last turn here. Lots and lots of curb.
I wonder.
Go on.
I wonder.
You eating cake?
No, I'm eating chocolate.
Wait, chocolate, right, okay.
So,
who's this we're looking
keep
at?
an eye on Tony and Ant Woodward.
Tony and
because they're
Ant
both
Woodward.
pitted. There's Tony.
Oh.
There's Ant.
All right. Oh.
That's why they've both been in the pits.
Yeah. Good point.
Meanwhile, Nicole does Wayne.
Yeah.
And Stefan has a little bump on Wayne's rear end.
Yeah, not a great evening for Tony just yet.
No, not yet.
Nicole on a very steady line there. Much better placed than the car in front, which is Greg. And also the car in front of that, which is Miro. So Miro heads for the defensive line. Well, it sort of is, isn't it? There's another left coming up. He's trying the very outside there. He's letting him go, really, isn't he?
Well, yeah. That's not his race, is it?
No, very much not. Here comes Nicole. Why wait until turn 1 when you can do it at the penultimate turn? Look at that. Look at the gap he's got already. That's only 1 turn after his overtake. Something going on there, like. So this is Wayne and Miro. Wayne not doing it just yet. Further back is... I thought Kieran would be further forward already.
Yeah.
Given his finishing position in race 1 and what you said of Media Day. So he's trying to get on terms with Adam Wright at the moment. It's a good line from Kieran there. Adam following his normal line.
Sam under pressure again.
Yeah, this is Jamie Wilson in third, vying for second over Sam Boozan. They have 5 seconds behind them, so they've got time to play with, but have they? Because the car behind them is Nicole Foggy. Johnny Brandon's set off down the road to try and give himself a gap over Nicole, clearly, and has got himself 2.5 seconds. There is Johnny, just disappearing out of your shot. And then these two. And you can see him there in the distance, making his way up the hill. Here we are with Kieran. He's still chasing Adam, but Adam has already caught Marco Loert by the look of that paint job.
What's happened to Steve LaValle?
Eh?
Steve LaValle.
Well, he wasn't too far up the field anyway. All looks good so far. On his own and over-rotated. Yeah.
We didn't even get it all the way round.
No, I mean, no style points for that.
No.
So this is Adam Wright in a Marco Loert, Kieran Roach sandwich. This is it's one of the closest battles. This battle's all the way through the field. In fact, Jamie Wilson... Oh, here we go. Jamie Wilson and Sam Boozan sharing the same bit of tarmac at the moment, really. Sam taking a much wider line over that yellow sausage curb. Jamie trying to go to the right-hand side. And Sam making it difficult into turn 2. But Jamie's got lots of overspeed and he's managed to do it. Look at these three. You throw a small handkerchief over all 3 of them. This is where we were before. Oh, look at that. A bit of door rubbing there. Oh, he's elbowed him out there. And look at that. Kieran Roach takes 2 positions in 1 turn.
He says, thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Thanks for having handbags at dawn. I'm on the right side of you, Marco Loert, so I'm going to take the next corner as well. Ooh, oh, no. Oh, that was
let's have a look.
A bit naughty. That was Adam Wright, I think. So, a long way back, Adam Wright here. Takes it to the inside. Oh.
Do you know what?
It was on, wasn't it? But in a weird way.
I think,
I'm going to go 50-50 on that
yeah, so I was going to say, Marco sort of shut the door without looking, didn't he? And
he did. And
Adam was in
a door wide open.
Yeah, he was going through a doorway where the door was always going to get closed on him.
Yeah, pretty much. I think both of them saw the situation utterly differently and it ended up with a crash. This is Wayne Sanderson with Stefan behind him, and in front of him there are 2 cars, Miro and Greg Carr. Oh, Miro, what are you doing, mate?
Oh.
That was very uncharacteristic. Bit like Tony Kloosterman on the first few laps, yeah? Here we go again. Gets on the gas just a little too soon and round he goes. Oh, it's that yellow curve again, Clyde, that you said about Tony. Yeah, it lifts the car up and just
if you're turning,
it.
if you're turning while you're on that, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Tony and Miro, victims of that now. This is Wayne in the Greg Carr, Stefan Goebel sandwich. We are a quarter of an hour in.
We are.
Yeah. So a quarter of the race done. Pit stops are due. I don't know when though. You would expect around about halfway, if not later. Excuse me. That's a good position for Wayne. Although Greg is a tough customer, I know that, and you know that, Clive, from his racing against him.
Yeah, Greg really shone, didn't he, when the V8 supercars changed?
Yes, very much so. Any news on the other half of Team GC?
No, I've not heard a thing, to be honest.
No, I mean, he was having trouble with concussion, wasn't he, going from? Hopefully he's going to recover. And we'll see him back racing soon, hopefully.
Are you dying, by any chance?
I've had flu for a month. I've taken at least, 15 lateral flow tests and 2 PCR tests.
Greg Carr was nearly sideways.
Yeah, and 2 PCR tests, and they've all come back negative. So I think I'm just being a big girl. I think I've got man flu, or had man flu. Wayne Sanderson, very well controlled going through there.
Oh, and a bit of excitement that we missed.
Nicole. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a real shallow line through there, and he's made that work beautifully.
Sam Boozin carries on with his charge down the field.
I think he gave that up, you know.
Well, he's got 6 seconds over these guys.
He has, and I think that's Sam just wants to finish Boozan, do you think?
Oh, and I'll tell you what we have just missed. Foggy's up to second.
Really? That was quick then. He's only just past Sam. Oh, here we go, yeah. Steps out. That's a long way back he is, but he's done it. Look at the car control he's got. I hate him. I really do. I've said this before.
He is the most hated man in the world. So this continues to be the closest battle on track.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Just a note for the viewers, Johnny Brandon has 5 seconds over Nicole Foggy.
That won't last. Not a chance. That's a much better line from Wayne. I don't know whether it was faster, but it was very much more controlled, and he's right on the back of Greg Carr now. He's got lots of overspeed. Oh, and if you look back, Stefan is going to take advantage as well, maybe. He's on the right side of Greg Carr. But he's not managed to get the drive off that second corner. Into turn 3. and Wayne manages to maintain his position over the other two.
Meanwhile, I'll dip into the roses tin again.
Should be sharing those boys out. Roses? Are you like a 62-year-old woman?
No, I've just started on the Christmas chocolates.
Alright, okay, fair enough. I thought you were reading Mills and Boone at the same time as eating your chocolates, that's all.
Listening to Jim Reeves.
Yeah. Fun. Getting a bit racy here with Greg Carr. Again, Greg's not great at turn one, is he? Wayne had a better line, and also Stefan has had a better line. You need a good turn one, don't you, in order to not lose positions. Well controlled from everybody, really. Excuse me. I think Valley's not having a great race so far. He's been lapped, I think.
He has,
as far
yeah.
as my screen says, anyway.
Yeah, I think he's been in the pits twice.
Oh, not a great day for Steve then in race 2 at least. Pretty good race in race 1. Greg Carr really putting some pressure on Wayne again now.
So, let's have an onboard look from Stefan Lediog.
So, we've already done turn 1. Bit neutral, as in nobody's gained an advantage over anybody else. Heading up the hill into turn 2. Lots and lots of left-hand curb here to try and cut across to the right curb. You can take quite a lot of this one, as Stefan does. Don't hit that yellow one. We've seen lots of people fall victim. Over the top of the mountain here, or partially up the mountain anyway. It levels off and you get the start of the downhill now, which makes this corner a bit dicey in a rear-wheel drive car. This could be good for Stefan, or maybe not. So the drive on that outside line was quite good from Greg Carr. As you come around the right-hander into whatever this is called, Roach. It's a bit wide there though. No advantage to be gained. Into Verth, which is this one. On the gas, lots of curve either side, to be honest, quite generous. This track, and then into the penultimate turn. This is my favourite corner on this track, because you can take lots of curve. And then into the last corner, he's gained a bit there, as Greg Carr got it a bit wrong. And then into the slipstream, but the problem is, car in front's got the slipstream as well, Clyde.
Well, yeah, while we was watching that, Kieran Roche pitted.
Right.
So I am guessing, didn't see any accidents.
Sorry. Greg Carr taking the extreme line round turn 1.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the pit window is open now.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's possibly trying an undercut of some sort. Amazing, we've not seen Mark and Mailer back in any of the leagues so far.
Yeah, I still think he's being a bit girly, to be honest.
Yeah.
With his 104-year-old knee.
Yeah. Oldest knee in the world. So, Stefan, doing a great job so far. 6th place, top 5 just in his sights. Maybe top 7. Is he going to get overhauled by Greg Carr? Yes, I think he is. You lose a lot of time at that point, don't you? Ooh,
You
actually,
do, yeah. Tony
Stefan not wanted
Kloosterman.
to give it up.
Tony Kloosterman's in again, so that will be for fuel, no doubt.
Yep. First one was for damage. And Woodward's not joined the race again after his incident at the early stages of the race. We are getting on for halfway now. We're 35 minutes in. What's going on just here with these two? This is the closest battle. But that's only because there's pit stops going on. Johnny Brandon's lead is down to 3.75 seconds. So Nicole has shaved off 1.3 seconds from that.
Yeah, and I think that is pure pace somewhere.
He's taking about 3/10 off each lap.
Well, to be honest, it was coming down really, really slowly, and then all of a sudden we've had a big jump. So,
right.
I don't know whether Johnny's had a little mishap.
Well, he's going to have senior moments, isn't he, given his age?
Yeah, so Johnny did a 31.89, Nicole did a 31.51.
Yeah, so 3.5 tenths-ish.
So none of the top 10 have pitted yet.
No, Marco Lewert is now in the pits. For his, hopefully, scheduled stop. Stefan still getting chased down by Greg Carr. It's a steady race from Stefan. Good performance so far.
I think he's actually quicker than what he's showing. He's
right.
Just not been involved in battles, has he? He's tended to get out of the way, apart from this one.
Yeah, he may have decided... Oh, hang on, is that Sam?
Well...
Is that Sam? It is, isn't it? Yes, it is. Sorry, I've just checked again. Alright, well done. So, heading down towards turn 3. Lots of a curb on the left, and then... Oh, straight on. That's an odd one.
That was a weird one. I expected that to be a lot more exciting.
Yeah. Sadly, Steve Lavallee has left the session. Fun leading this little train now. It was a 2-car train, but then Sam's decided to join it.
Yeah, Sam's still marching down the leaderboard.
The lead at the front is down to 3.35 seconds. And Sam is very much on the back of Greg Carr now, right behind Stefan here. Good entry line from Sam. But not the launch that I expected to see. And that's happened a lot, actually. That you expect that wide line in to be more advantageous, don't you, on the exit of turn 3, sorry.
Yeah, really powerful cars, these, though, aren't they? I think they got the... Is it a 4-litre flat 6 in it?
Right.
Which I'm guessing is somewhere around the 500 bhp mark.
Yeah, I don't know the technicalities of the cars. I really don't get involved in that. I just kind of like getting in them and trying to crash them.
So it's a lot of power to put through them 2 wheels.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I've bought the car, I've raced it a few times, but not in a race. I've just put it in practice. So I'll have to see how I get on with a race of it, to be honest.
Yeah, people say it's a lot better than the old Porsche Cup car.
Right. I mean, there's obvious handling skill required, isn't there? We've seen a few people succumb to it.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a foot to the floor car, is it? Coming out of the corners, definitely.
No. More V8 test, I would suggest. Yeah. I suppose a week on Wednesday we're going to see TCRs take on 2 more cars. That's going to be very interesting. We'll have to see how that pans out.
Yeah, that's. I'm not 100% sure, but for me, definitely, it was an unexpected announcement today.
Been planning. Gary Craig actually sent me a not like a blog, like an article thing from a long time ago where they were discussing the Honda Civic. And that's very very wide there from Stefan.
And Greg followed him.
Yeah.
Rob Venn has had a crash. Sorry.
Oh, let's have a look at this then. Is this the most boring crash in the world?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
It looks like a crash that's not a crash. I don't think he's crashed.
Weird.
Yep, so...
Let's try this one.
Eagerly searching for a Rob Van crash, folks.
Yeah. It's even come up twice on the event viewer. Oh, that was it. Was it?
That was... Really?
Really?
Yeah. What? No.
Rubbish.
Behave,
Rubbish.
Behave. So, they've been talking about the Honda for a while. Along with a few other cars as well, to be honest. And it's good to see that they've actually opened the door to a couple of others. Because I think that'll attract quite a lot of attention from those TCR lovers out there. There's plenty of them. And I think that it'll attract a lot of people away from GT4. I know rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive are fundamentally different things. But I think it'll attract a good amount of attention. Ooh, what's going on there?
Going in the pits, I think.
Right. I think it'll attract a good amount of attention for the TCRs.
I can't disagree with you. It's going to be interesting, how those 2 new cars handle compared with the Audi that's been around for a little while. But yeah, for the people out there that like front wheel racing, then yeah, they've got a choice of 3 cars that hopefully are all fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, we got Sam here who's a bit offline going into turn 2, to be honest. We'll have to see how he gets on into turn 3, but he's lost a bit of ground to Greg Carr. Stefan Goebel in the pits. Kieran Roach has been in the pits. And then you got Marco, Tony, Steve, and Ant. Steve's out. Ant's not rejoined the race. Oh, has he? No, he's not rejoined the race since he's actually gone from the session now, which is a shame.
Yeah, so top 9 haven't pitted, but I'm guessing probably... Well, we can't be far off from the end of the fuel run, I would have thought.
No, and it'll be interesting to see if these guys are taking rear tyres or just left-hand sides or something like that, because I don't know that you can do an hour comfortably in these cars. I don't know enough about them, to be honest. Any hints from Media Day or not?
No, not really. I suppose a lot of it, again, is driving style, isn't it? Adam Wright's in the pits. If you're one of these that murders your tyres, then you're going to want to take something. But I don't know if they fuel and tyre at the same time or one after the other. I'm sure somebody will put us on the right road for this.
Yeah, generally quite good on the tyres. It's the rest of the car that I kind of destroy.
Lead at the front is down to just over 2 seconds now.
Yeah, that's come down a lot.
25 minutes to go.
Some big gaps forming in the field. This is the closest battle on track. Sam seems to seesaw towards Greg Carr, and then there's certain corners where Greg has the advantage, and it's enough for him to keep that gap and keep Sam at bay.
Yeah, I think things will close up a bit. Oh, saying that, Johnny Brandon is in the pits.
Right, that's our race leader. Showing his hand good and early compared to the rest of the 9 in the top 10 that haven't pitted. Let's see what he does. Is he going to pop up? You would think not, but it depends whether there's an advantage on tyres or not. So he's clearly taking fuel right now. Fuel is clearly in advance of tyres, potentially. And if he just leaves without tyres, then we know what the score is.
Yeah, Foggy stayed out.
Not often you get an overcut in a race, is there? Is that Sam Boozan? Is he? Yeah, that's Sam Boozan in the pits.
So, Johnny is obviously still fueling.
He's gone for a poo and he's doing a foggy.
That's Adam Wright coming in.
Sam's gone already.
Oh, hello.
What is going on here?
Has Johnny got a speeding penalty?
Oh, yeah, that would be appropriate for that time span, wouldn't it? Here's Nicole. So, now, if you were Nicole, you'd want to go around again to make the most of the time difference now. And he has done.
Sam Boozin, 48 seconds. Johnny Brandon, 1 minute 26.
Right. Well, that's put Johnny Brandon behind Kieran Roach and Sam, who've both pitted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you're right. I think he's taken a penalty somewhere. Be interesting to see his pit lane entry. I don't know whether you can actually get back to that or not.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it doesn't really...
No, it'd be his onboard on the way in. That'd be the indicator. Unless he's forgotten to limit his fuel and he's taken on a full tank.
But definitely...
Was that a dangerous entry or whatever they call it? Did he cross that white line early?
Don't know. Let's have another look.
Did you see that there? He ended up stamping on the brake after he crossed the pit lane line.
Let's have one last look from on board, shall we?
Yeah, a bit further back than that.
This one. Oh. It's definitely this one. Definitely, he says. Definitely.
Yep, here's Knob Knob making his way around. That's a lot of white line to cover, isn't it?
I think he got away with that.
I think so. Let's have a look at this, though. There.
Yeah.
It's that bit. It's like another stab at the brake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Okay, Foggy is in.
Right, let's have a look at this then. Surely he's now got a penalty as well. Sam Boozan, where is he on track? I mean, Nicole needs to be going now, really.
What is going on here?
What is going on? What is going on?
What
Sam is now
going on here?
effectively the race leader. What? I'm not sure. I'm sure. I'm pretty. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the world's upside down. Right. So Nicole round the last corner. That's a good line. He's very much on the right side of the white line there. Into pit lane, and that looks all right.
Yeah.
That looked better than Johnny's.
But again, he took...
He took a second stab at it, you're right. But
yeah, but his pit lane time was like the same as Johnny's, so...
They're taking too much fuel?
And look where they've come out on track.
I know, they're on top of each other. With Johnny in the lead. I mean,
so did Nicole do it on purpose so that they can have a race again?
That's extreme if that's what's going on. Because they're both now behind Kieran and Sam, who have both pitted.
Okay, Miro's in the pits. Rob Venn is in. That's all right. Rob Venn is in the pits as well. So it's just the top three now. Jamie Wilson, Wayne Sanderson, and Greg Carr. Where are these guys? So
Jamie's on his own. He's got a 11-second gap behind him. Oh, here we go. He's in. That's very much on the speed limiter before he hit the white line, so I don't think he's getting any penalties. Wayne is in as well. And we've got Greg in. So Jamie made it fashionable. That's erratic. Oddest pit stop ever. Wayne in the box behind, and then we should see Jamie a few boxes back yet. So that puts Jamie out in the lead, I think.
It should do.
And by quite a long way. With 18 minutes to go.
I think Wayne and Greg might get out in front of Sam.
Wayne will definitely do so. Greg, I'm not so sure.
I think he's just pipped him.
Has he? Let's have a look. I heard the sound of smashing car. I don't know why I would hear that exactly, but there you go. Sam's come out in fourth place, behind Greg Carr. In the distance there you can see Wayne Sanderson, and just behind you can see Kieran Roach. Now they're all inexplicably ahead of Johnny Brandon and Nicole Foggy.
Yeah, and Jamie Wilson has got a 12-second lead.
What? That's ridiculous. We need to show him for 5 seconds, the obligatory 5 seconds for a leader that's leading by over 10 seconds rule.
Let's just have a look at this, shall we?
Oh, this looks a bit tasty, though. This is Nicole. Is he going to do this? Around the outside on Johnny Brandon? Surely not.
There's a touch.
Shouldered out. Shouldered out. That's not going to go down well in the pits later, is it?
Greg Carr in the pits. Last driver to pit.
Yeah. Is he no, he's not leaving. He's literally entering pit lane, isn't he? So he's going to drop down the field quite a long way. Oh, is that his second stop?
That is, yeah.
I didn't realise he'd been in once already, to be honest.
What happened?
Yeah, that's not normal. That sounds like a penalty.
Drive through?
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's see if he stops.
It looks like he is stopping.
He's going to stop, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't understand this at all. Oh, did you see the damage
He had
get fixed on his
damage.
car?
Remember you said about somebody, you heard something crash?
I did, yes. But it's not come up on the event tracker.
Well, let's have a look at his last pit exit.
Right, because it was around here that I could hear the crunching of metal.
There.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
Just
I
there.
am good. I am good. Dear me. Yeah, you can see it actually as he's heading towards us on that shot. His left front fender is bent in.
Fender?
So,
Fender?
Fender bender. What do we call it in the UK?
A wing.
A wing, right, okay, we'll do that then.
So, Sam currently in third place.
Yeah, what's that about?
Not for much longer, I don't think.
No. Excuse me. There comes Kieran.
And remember start of the race when you said, I expected Kieran to be further up the field after his race won.
Yeah, too right. Showing his colour now. Is that right? Jamie Wilson's got a 12.5-second lead.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. We need to put a camera on him just for a second.
Jamie Wilson all on his lonesome.
There we go. There you go. He really is all on his own.
Right, let's get away from him, shall we? Because we don't want him to crash.
No. Look at this. Kieran all over the back of Sam at the minute. It's a bit of a juxtaposition between pink car and pink wheels.
Yeah, this is going to help. The longer this goes on, it's going to help Johnny Brandon and Nicole Foggy close in as well. I think Kieran must get it done this time, surely.
He's
very carb.
He's good on the brakes into one. He did this in the previous race against a couple, and he's done that well in advance.
I think Sam was very sensible there.
Yeah, and look in the background there, the Hunters.
Yeah, the Jaws music has started.
Yeah. Sam just needs to keep in competitive position with Kieran. Not that much, though.
Yeah, without touching him inappropriately.
Yeah. You can see they're side by side behind if you put the cameras on them.
Yeah.
That's pretty tasty. Oh, look at that! Oh, Johnny Brandon. Good effort. They are swapping places constantly, these two at the minute. I don't think Nicole's going to take that line down.
Well, it's not going to be long before they're on the back of Sam, is it?
Not at all. And it's not going to be long to the end of the race. There's only about 12 or 13 minutes left.
Or even 11.
Seems to have flashed past. Is it 11, is it?
It even says it on the broadcast.
Oh, I'm not looking at that.
Oh. So, yeah, this is going to be where the action is.
Yeah, definitely. Jamie's extending his lead out now to nearly 13 seconds. Wayne Sanderson is in second place with an 8-second lead over Kieran Roach. who is the first of the cars you can see on your screen there, in front of that pink one, which is Sam Boozen. Excuse me. And then Johnny Brandon and Nicole Foggy right here, duking it out for 5th and 6th. And I don't understand why, Clyde. I still don't get it. Why were they in the pits for so long?
Well, Johnny, like you say, definitely looked like he had a double stab. It was like, I don't know whether these cars have got pit limiters or not, but it was like he thought the pit limiter was on and then noticed his speed and had to check up quickly.
Yeah. I think they do have a pit limiter, by the way.
Yeah. Perhaps he didn't have the button mapped, or I don't know. Push the pass.
I'm here. Hello. Push to punt, that one, wasn't it?
But we'll find out at the end of the race, because Johnny always comes in and has a chat. So
yeah, we don't know what he says, obviously, but he comes in and says stuff. Good look at Johnny Brandon again. Oh, he's making it work here. Look at that. Oh, that's a good overtake and well handled by Johnny Brandon, to be fair. And they're catching Sam Buzan. Synchronized XVR racing here, folks. I'm intrigued to see what XVR's paint job is in the next round once they get it registered fully.
Well, yeah. I gave everybody a reminder today and still nothing from them, so they're in the council paints.
Yeah. What's going on here? What is this?
Ooh,
that's not good.
Drive through?
What's that? That must be for penalty points. What? How many did you get before you have to take a penalty?
15.
Oh, he's on 16, so that is exactly what that is. Deary me. I did not expect that. Maybe that's what happened to Johnny.
No.
No?
No.
Why is that? Because he's such a clean driver?
No, because it's a drive-through.
Oh, right. I see. What's Sam Buzan's helmet? Is it the scary skull thing, Ian?
I honestly have no idea. No, we can't even get in to see it, can we?
No. I don't know whether he's got the Stig one on.
Hello.
Oh, that was wide.
So Foggy came out in 8th.
Oh, dear. This is Adam Wright closing in on the back of Miro.
Johnny Brandon's in.
Are you joking?
Nope.
Oh my God, how is that possible? Let me have a look, see how many incident points he's got. Johnny Brandon, 15 incident points.
Yeah, that'll be that off track.
It will. I suppose that's what you get from pushing very hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You attract that, don't you? Excuse me. Adam Wright crawling all over Miro now. Miro's going to stay to the right here because it's the optimal line into turn 2. Unless Adam can get ahead of him before the turn, which is not going to happen, I don't think.
No, almost.
Yeah, and his drive will be better because he's on the outside. So
we've got it done now.
Yeah, he's going to chop across the front. Oh, no, he didn't. He actually just let it fall into line. So, good overtake there from Adam Wright. Nicole Foggy right behind them. And who's that in the background just behind him?
Johnny Brandon.
Yeah.
Well, on the plus side, they've got another 15 instant points to play with.
Yeah. And sadly, on the negative side, they've only got 5 minutes to race with. Jamie Wilson, way out front, has got a 13.5-second lead. Wayne Sanderson's got himself a 6-second lead over Kieran Roach.
Yeah, Foggy's got 41 seconds to make up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, even I know that he can do that.
Marco Lawert, drive through.
They're all at it. They're all at it. 1 hour is just too much for them, isn't it? Clearly.
Yeah, that's why we set the limit low.
Yeah. It's good fun though, isn't it? It really is. And look how it's brought the field back together. Oh, that's fantastic.
So, Foggy can potentially see 5th place at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to want that, isn't he?
But again, you know, that's another thing with the head-to-head that we're running. One bad race can actually, ruin your whole head-to-head challenge.
True.
You don't have to be winning every race. You just need to be scoring. Adam!
Adam's gone.
He gifted it to him.
I don't even know what happened. That's not a corner you would normally crash at, I don't think. So this is the left-hander, and it's the next turn where he gets it all wrong. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I think
right.
He took a little bit of gravel, didn't he?
Yep, exactly that. That's a lot of damage as well.
Yeah, he's jumped to the pits.
Oh, right. That's very sad. Oh, hang on.
Mira
hang on,
goes
hang on.
wide. So Foggy up to 5th, Johnny Brandon up to 6th.
Yeah, there's a lot of track in front of him to get to Sam, though. 18.5 seconds.
I think they're going to have 2 more laps after this. Yep.
Seems like it. Johnny doesn't want to finish second in this little battle, does he?
No, not again.
Not again, no.
And there's another battle on as well.
Yeah, that's Stefan.
Which is this one.
Oh, it's just gone very wide into the penultimate turn.
We'll flick between the two.
Yeah, there's Johnny having a look, but he's not going to make that work. Nichols on to him. You can see the other battle in the background there.
Oh,
Johnny.
Let's see what happened there.
I don't really
Just
know. We're
as
going
we
a bit
flicked
late.
away.
So here we go. Johnny tips it into turn 1.
Nicole locks up.
Yeah. So that puts Miro right behind Johnny. More to it than that.
Yeah,
Was it Miro that went wide then?
Could have been.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, so leader Jamie Wilson is on the final lap.
Oh, Johnny Brand.
What?
Pit lane bound again. Who's that in front of him? It's Nicole. What is going on?
They're short of fuel.
I don't know. They're both pulled up. I'm not sure what's going on here, if I'm being perfectly honest.
No idea, but it's giving other people some positions.
So, Jamie Wilson heading round with a massive 14.4 seconds of lead over Wayne Sanderson. I mean, to be fair to him, it's good that they got off the racing line and entered the pits, and is that the win?
It certainly is.
It is. Well done, Jamie Wilson.
Jamie.
Congratulations already coming through from Tony Klusterman. Wayne Sanderson takes second place. Kieran Roach is in third place.
Podium, Kieran. Sorry about that tap on the first lap there. It was not intentional.
Sam Boozan finishing fourth. A little way back now before we get to fifth place, which is Miro Hraski in fifth. Last corner for Miro. It's easy to pick up off tracks around here. That last corner is definitely one of the places. Stefan finishes ninth with Greg Carr in 10th. Oh no, Greg Carr in 7th, sorry. And Rob Van will cross the line in 8th place. There's only one more car circulating at the minute, I think, which is Marco Loert.
Yeah, I think he is already finished.
Right, okay. Yep, he has. You're right.
Congrats, Jamie. Nice win.
So, a commanding win in the end there for Jamie Wilson.
Yeah, very much so. Interesting to figure out what on earth was going on with some of the drivers in that race. I mean, dropping the incident limit, especially on a track like this where you attract incidents, you want to use as much curb as you can, but obviously that works against you sometimes. We'll have to see what everybody has to say about that.
Yeah.
It was certainly an exciting race with pocketed battles all the way through. And the strangest pit stops I've ever seen in any race for weeks. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I obviously Johnny and Nicole got their drive-throughs. I don't quite know what happened at the end there, but I'm sure they'll let us know. But yeah, you know, Jamie Wilson does what Jamie Wilson does, and ended up with a fantastic result. And Sam as well, to be fair, you know, he was going backwards, and managed to get up there in fourth place. So, you know, good result from Sam.
So I'll run through the finishing order. So your race winner for the feature race, round 2 of the BSTV 992 challenge, get it right this time, was Jamie Wilson for Team Chimera. Wayne Sanderson finished second for XVR Sim Racing. Kieran Roach finished third, also an XVR racer. Fourth was Sam Boozan for BSTV Sports Pink. Miro Hraski finished in 5th. Greg Carr finished in 6th. Stefan Goebel for VTS Esports finished in 7th, with Rob Venn for BSTV Esports Orange in 8th. 9th was Nicole Foggy. 10th was Johnny Brandon. Tony Klusterman finished 11th for Never Quit Racing. Another VTS Esports car, Marco Loeb, finished 12th. Adam Wright in 13th for BSTV Esports Orange. Steve LaValle for XVR Sim Racing Team finished 14th, with Ant Woodward rounding out the field. Right then.
Okay, so let's get a replay going, and I'll tell you what we will do. We will bring in... Who do you want first? Do you want Johnny Brandon in first?
No, let's do Jamie, because that was an imperious win in the second race.
Okay, let me bring him in for you.
Jamie Wilson, good evening, and congratulations on your feature race win tonight.
Hello. Yeah, I was just saying to Johnny, I'm confused.
Is he also confused?
Well, you dragged me out as you explained it, so...
Oh, you'll never know now. You'll never know. So you started in 5th in the second race, in the feature race. Got yourself a bag full of wheel spin, but still managed to win. So tell us about your race.
Yeah, I seem to have taken my V8 start technique to this car. Yeah, well, to be fair, these were my first races in the car, and obviously I've been away for about a month, so...
Yeah.
How
are you doing, by the way? Are you back to full fighting spirit, or still about a
spirit?
Percentage?
Yes.
Spirit, right?
Body,
okay,
not quite.
Right, fair enough.
Like 95%, but yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I was a few weeks ago. But the
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so I had a crap start, and then I was then quite aggressive on the first lap to try and make up for that, which worked out. Ended up being able to build a gap, sort of with Sam for a while. Which then served later on as a good buffer. And then, to be honest, I got past Sam. I wasn't going to fight Nicole because why would you? And then, yeah, I was just saying to Johnny that after the pit cycle and everything, I didn't even notice for about 5 or 10 laps that I was in the lead.
Right.
If you look through my my stream recording, there's a moment in there you can probably find where I double take in my relative screen once the penny drops.
That's funny. But you handled it pretty well. Where did you finish in the first race? I can't even remember. Fifth, I guess. Sixth, right. So not a shabby result in that one, but winning the second race has got to be the feature of the night for you. Any other standout moments for you? We saw you with Sam Buzan quite a lot throughout the race, apart from obviously the second half of the second race where you're on your own for nearly all of it. Miles in the lead. I think you won by 15 seconds or something, so pretty imperious. Anything else that stands out from the crowd in that?
Yeah, there were a couple of good battles there. I don't know if you would have caught all of them because it was quite hectic at the start of both the races. But yeah, I had a good side-by-side for quite a while with Greg Carr in the first race. It was good fun, with Sam right behind as well. So, yeah, so from going for not racing at all for a month to especially not ever having raced this car to then be in the thick of it as much as that was a bit eye-opening. But yeah, no, really, really good fun. And it's nice to see some of the names of old, in relative terms for me, when I started in V8s, it was all Nicole and Johnny and Tony was sort of, the Rat Pack in that at the time. So it's nice to see them all back together again. And of course, Wayne's back, so that's nice.
To have Wayne back. Is the V8 and the Porsche particularly different? Both very angry rear-wheel drive cars. Obviously, there's a lot more going on with the 992. But is it relative?
Well, in terms of starts, yes. Now, the V8 takes on an awful lot more manhandling. It's a lot harder work to make that work. This car is more about precision and getting into the rhythm. Sometimes in the V8 you just have to drive the wheels off of it, thumping over the curbs and really leaning on the car. Whereas this, it's a bit more refined, I would say. But
Right.
you know, they're equally challenging, and with fields this strong, you know, if the participation stays, you know, with this group of people, then this is going to be a very competitive season.
So yeah. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Yep, Simon, who was as always there to give me abuse in the school. You guys are putting it on as always, and yeah, the field that turned up, because, as I say, some of these are returning drivers from quite a long time ago, so they obviously see some value in it, and that's a good reflection on you guys. So yeah, looking forward to the next one.
And congratulations on your win tonight. We hope to see you back next time. And thank you very much, Jamie Wilson. Great to see you back. Cool. Right. Next.
Okay. So let's find out what happened then, shall we? Let's bring in Mr. Johnny Brandon.
Johnny, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Great to see you back with us and racing. I'm guessing it's still the XVR stable, is it? Yeah.
It is. It's just Steve's been a bit busy. We haven't had a chance to come up with a paint, but we will do eventually.
That's fine. But the gold wheels made you stand out. Fantastic racing in both races. But we have to ask the questions. Are you addicted to pit stops, or was there a reason for 2 in the second race, or was it 3? No, it was 2, wasn't it?
We thought that was the rules.
Go on.
Why are you laughing? We thought that was the rule. No. Honestly, what happened is it was all going well, and Foggy was catching in race 2, and I was like, oh god, okay. And I went in the pits, and my speed limit button didn't work. First time ever. Yeah. I stopped before the line.
Right. Okay.
And then as I accelerated again, it went up to 70, and I was like, what's that? And my button was on, and everything was flashing on my wheel, but it wasn't on the car.
So is that what
really weird
Foggy as well?
No. So then I got a 40-second stop and go. So Foggy said, "Okay, stuff it. I'll get one as well." And come back in to say that we're battling. So he did that.
That's hilarious.
And we were both together. And then he hit me and put himself over the incident limit and got a drive-through. So I said, "All right, I'll do that as well. Then I'll return a favour. I'll get some incidents and get a drive-through." So we're back together again. So did that, and then I got a black flag on the pit exit. So yeah, great fun. So we both decided to stop.
It's like the Marx Brothers, Clyde. It's hilarious.
Yes.
After you, sir. After you, sir.
We just need a Mo, and we've got a Larry, Curly, and Mo then, don't we?
Yes, that's class. Oh, it's great to see you guys.
So yeah, bit of a strange one.
Yeah. Do you like this 992 car?
Yeah, it seems to be good fun.
Yeah, it looks like a blast.
I've had a few comments. I don't think it's that different from the V8, other than the weight is in the back of it. Like, that's obviously a big difference.
Yeah.
But it's you got to drive the car.
Yeah.
So you know it's
you can see that. I mean,
it's good, and it's all about the braking really. If you can get your head around the braking of the car not locking up, then you're 95% there, I think.
Right. Okay. Well, that's me screwed. But we saw a lot of people overdriving out of corners, getting wheel spin and spinning the car. That was a common theme tonight, and hopefully they'll get that under wraps, and then they can give you and Nicole a really good race for the front. A very exciting first race, and just drama all the way through the second. It was class. Anybody you'd like to shout out to? Oh, sorry.
We were commenting on the chat going, Clyde and Pete are going to be wondering what the hell is going on here. We're having a little giggle amongst ourselves. But yeah,
that's exactly what was going on as well. That was class. Anybody you'd like to shout out to before we let you go?
Just you guys for the championship. Thank you very much for putting this on. Shame the numbers are a little bit low. Hopefully people will pick it up, because it's a great car, popular car, and a good bunch of people, good fun league. And then XVR. Everybody else in the league, and yeah, that's about it. My mum, my cat, anyone else I can think of. But yeah, it's, apologies for that debacle in the second race. It was no disrespect meant to anybody else, but we were just just one disaster after another, and we decided to just stay together and just go, all right, let's write this off and start again next time. So yeah, that's basically what happened. So apologies for that.
No, that's good stuff. It gives the field a balancing situation anyway. So,
congrats to Jamie, because that's racing. Congrats to Jamie for winning the race, because the thing that started it all and caused it in the first place was the fact that something happened in the pit stop, which is can happen in real life. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things, so he deserves the win. Congrats, Jamie. Well done.
Yeah, well said, and very sportsmanlike of you. We look forward to seeing you and all the XVR guys back next time. Thank you very much, Johnny Brandon.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Cool. Okay, then, Pete. That just leaves you with everybody's favourite Frenchman.
Yeah, good evening, Sam. How are you doing?
Well, pretty good after the second race.
Yeah, I mean...
Nicole and Johnny.
Yeah, 4th in the second race. Where did you end up in the first race? Was it like 6th or 7th?
10th.
10th?
Yeah,
10th.
I started first, so yeah, I had that chance.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's right.
Did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's exactly what Weber normally does. Yeah. So, tell us about your race, because in the end, you were racing very closely with Kieran Roach. But there was a lot more drama going on in the second race than that for you, wasn't there?
Well, yes. I quite not understood why I went in front of Nicole and Johnny in the first place after the pit stop. I knew when I saw Kieran coming to me that he would have it done. He was way faster than me. We had just a bit of a battle for a few corners, but yeah. I mean, he was way faster. That's just normal thing.
Yeah, I mean... Johnny and Nicole both suffered from penalties in the pit lane and penalties in the incident limit. And I think that was true of some other races as well, but less obvious. Jamie just ran away with the entire race. Wayne had a quiet race, but very successful nonetheless. Same for Kieran, and same for yourself, really. You kept it clean and just plugged away and got yourself a really good top 5 finish, which is great.
Yep, well, clean. I did manage to find a gravel trap once, but apart from that, it was a good race.
Yeah, we caught that, didn't we, Clyde? We got that one.
Yeah, he was a bit disappointing, really, weren't he? Because we got loads of spins in practice and qualifying, and then not a lot in the race.
I mean,
I haven't read.
And a half decent result as well, because you started in pole, and I was commentating on your strategic march down the pecking order, but then things conspired, and cracking 4th place in the end.
Yeah, pretty good result. I'm happy. The only time I managed to make a good race starting from pole was when I won the V8 race 3 years ago. Otherwise, I crashed it on turn 1, so pretty happy. Yep.
Cool stuff. So hopefully you'll be back for all the races, and we can attract some more racers to this series. But great racing tonight, very entertaining, and we hope to see you next time.
Well, all's on you. As long as I don't have to broadcast, I will be racing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks a lot.
Sorry, I was just going to remind Sam to update the driver of the meeting points when he gets a chance.
For this? Okay.
For this, yes. Because I have no idea how to do it.
Okay.
Cool stuff. In that case, Sam Boozan, thank you very much. Anybody you'd like to shout out to before we let you go?
Well, not Clyde.
No.
For taking my whole afternoon to set up the stream.
Yep.
You, Pete, Adam, Rob for being with me in the chat. That was great fun in the BSTV chat again. And well, shout out to Johnny and Nicole for giving me 4th place today, and Jamie for the win.
Cool stuff. In that case, thank you very much, Sam Boozan.
Bye.
So,
yeah. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that.
It was great. Opening race. Lots going on.
Yeah, just as good as Media Day. But yeah, there is a driver of the meeting award in this series. So let's put you on the spot, Pete. And who's that going to go to?
I've got no hesitation in this one. Jamie Wilson.
Yeah, I had a thought that you was gonna go that way, and I can't disagree with you, but I'm gonna because I don't like voting for the winners. So for 2 podium finishes, mine's going to go to Kieran Roche.
Very good choice. That would have been my second.
Yeah. Like you said, brilliant opening couple of rounds there. We're back again with this in 2 weeks' time from Hockenheim. We've got a bit of a week off, Pete. We're back next Sunday for the BSTV Truck Series and our first road race from Watkins Glen. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a horrendous race. That could be fun. That's it. So it's pipe, slippers, smoking jacket and feet up this week.
Should be a nice relaxing time.
Yeah.
Whilst I've not been here, I have been ridiculously busy in other ventures. This one's looking like a brilliant league that we've started. The trucks is great fun, and I shall be in the booth for that one. Look forward to seeing all our fans and all our viewers for all the future races. So, good stuff.
Yeah. Did you have you watched the broadcast from the last truck race?
No, but now you've mentioned it, I will go and
No. It's just I had a special pain, and I'll make sure it's on for next week as well.
Okay then. I dread to think, but okay. No, good stuff. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and on Twitch. Follow us on Facebook and you won't miss any races. And we look forward to seeing you in the not too distant future, folks.
Yeah, echo what Pete says. Thanks to all the drivers. Thanks to everybody that watches us. Make sure you stay safe. If you want to join this league, if you like what you've seen, or you want to join any of our leagues, get yourselves on the website and get signed up. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Take care.